All right. You want to continue? Okay. You want to continue? Okay. So he said 1 second. So
Okay.
all right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
where are you guys heading now?
To the lighthouse.
To the lighthouse. All right. Okay. So you pick up your things after getting that info. Um. So what was the other question? These, if anyone has heard about the symbol, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you ask around a bit after that, and no one seems to know the symbol at all.
Okay.
You guys walk to the lighthouse. His hippogriff kind of behind you guys, kind of following you. And you eventually make it to the end of the dockside, where at the cliffside, where the cliffside starts, at the very top is this very large lighthouse.
All right. Guess just look for the entrance.
All right. You kind of work yourself around, and you find it on the side facing the city.
All right. Walk
There's
on
this
in there.
very large metal door that seems to be locked from the other side.
Okay. Are there any like windows on the lighthouse?
At the very top of it, yeah.
Would it be something a person could fit through?
No, they're actually pretty tiny. Maybe the
Okay.
size of a head.
Uh, so the door doesn't budge or anything?
No, it doesn't.
Hmm. Um, I guess I'll go and ask anybody who owns the lighthouse.
Okay, how are you trying to find this person?
Sorry, what?
How are you trying to find this person who owns the White House?
Just asking.
All right. Make an investigation check.
16.
16. All right. So, you ask around the dock a bit. Apparently, this old guy owns it. Uh, sorry. You ask around. Apparently, this man, a human, named Norris Greybeard, used to own that lighthouse, but he died a couple months ago. So the lighthouse has been abandoned recently. Um, the person actually points out it actually has no use because the orb they use at the very top of the lighthouse, which they casted a spell that illuminated it as a lighthouse, um, has actually been taken during the orc invasion around 3 years ago. So it actually served no use. So it's pretty much abandoned by now.
Okay. Would they happen to know, like, who would have the key to the lighthouse?
It didn't really have any relatives, so I don't know of anyone who would have a key.
All right. Well, guess I'll just go back to the lighthouse and
Right.
check for any other like possible way that anybody could have gotten in.
There is an opening at the very top, like where the light actually is. But that's pretty much the only way in, other than this locked door.
All right. So, all right, I will take my javelin
All right.
that I have, wrap my rope around it, and throw the javelin up.
All right. Make a strength check for first of all tying the rope, and then make a strength check immediately after that for throwing it up there, or make an attack when you throw it up there.
So I got a 12 for the strength
All right.
and an 11 for the javelin.
Ooh. So you tie it up. As far as you know, it's good. But subconsciously, you obviously know that it probably will break. You toss
Mm-hmm.
it up there. It goes through one of the fences. It gets caught for a moment, and you're like, "Yeah, okay, this is gonna work." And then suddenly, it flips around, and just falls down almost right on top of you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14. All right, you took no damage,
All right,
but it
nice.
lands like right next to your foot.
All right, well, I'm gonna tie a better knot and try it again.
All right, make a strength check, make an attack check.
All right, 25 for the strength and a 22 to hit.
Damn. All right. Much better. You tie it as
Yeah.
hard as you can. You throw it upwards. It gets caught almost immediately between two fences. The rope actually, the momentum actually turns the rope around one of the fences up there, and it tightens really hard. And you just kind of pull. You tug it a couple of times, and it seems sturdy enough to climb.
All right, I will climb on up.
All right. The sun is slowly setting behind you. And you notice two moons slowly rising. All right. Make a acrobatics check with advantage since you have the rope. You're trying not to slip here.
Okay, a nat
Actually, athletics.
1.
Athletics, yeah.
Oh, athletics. Okay. A 14 and an 18. So an 18.
18. You grab the rope. Do, 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 do. Manage to climb all the way up. And when you get up there, you notice Burkhardt's already up there. And you see the hippogriff kind of just sitting there.
Would have been easier. All right. I will take the javelin and the rope.
All right.
Actually, no. I'll just leave them there for now because I'm gonna have to get down.
Okay.
So I'll leave it there.
Okay.
And
yeah. At the very top is a staircase leading downwards. A pedestal remains at the very center, but there's no the orb that used to be there is gone, as the person said.
Okay. I'm going to go down the stairs, I guess.
Okay. You slowly walk down the steps. They creak like hell. They're wooden, and obviously they're pretty soggy. No one has been taking care of them for a couple months. And as you walk down maybe 5 steps, you notice one of the steps has actually been cracked.
Okay. Try to avoid the step.
Yeah, it's completely broken. You can just step over it. It's still holding the
Yeah.
wheel. You continue downwards to the first or the top floor of the lighthouse. This room is actually pretty empty. It has a couple cabinets, some drawers. There's a bed.
Sorry, couldn't hear that. You kind of
Okay, sorry.
broke up there.
So within this first room, this
Mhm.
top level, there's some beds, there's some cabinets, you know, normal room things on this floor. Bedside tables. There's a half melted candle.
Okay. I guess I'll just head down to the next floor. Check that out first.
I continue downwards. This room is the second room. It has a table with an unlit candle, and like this, similar to the top the top floor, but it has a scroll rolled out, a food that has been stale. You assume for a couple months.
Mhm.
Um, the rest of the room is actually pretty empty, other than this table. Looks like a desk of some sort where this guy sat.
Yeah.
Looking at the scroll, it seems to have some sort of map. Uh, you can observe it a bit.
Okay.
It seems to be a map leading a bit north of, or sorry, a bit north east. One side, northwest of Shipstead.
Okay.
It seems to be some aisles there, and he has an X right there.
Hmm.
Um,
All right. I'll roll the scroll up and take it with me.
you kind of roll it up and put it in your bag.
Yep.
There is
And
one more
then
floor left.
down to the last floor.
All right. You bring yourself to the very last floor, and what you see is blood-stained walls and what seems to be a grinder, like a wheat grinder. And you look inside and you notice sand. This is the blue sand, specifically.
Mhm. Okay. So, is there anything else in the room?
Other than the blood and the wheat grinder, I mean, wheat grinder is actually pretty big. It's pretty big
Yeah.
for this time, so yeah, this room was pretty much taken up by that.
Okay.
It's hand propelled though, so.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just unlock the door.
All right. You unclick the lock, and it slowly, it's it slowly and you can now open it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go retrieve the javelin and rope first,
All right. You go
and
inside
then
and then get the rope and javelin.
all right. Well, I'll tell Burkhard about the
Yes.
blood and the grinder and all that, and then head on out.
You leave the lighthouse. You slowly make your way to the dockside, and what are you guys doing now?
I don't know. Obviously, that was a place where the sand was made. Still don't know what the symbol significance is. Not sure. I guess just ask around more for the symbol.
All right, make an investigation check. It is pretty dark now. The boats are actually just starting to come inwards.
There's 11.
11. So, as you make your way around the docksides, you can ask around. With that 11, there are a lot of people right now, so I will say it takes you a while, but you do find a person, a captain actually, who steps off the boat. Yeah, as you're asking around, he notices that you're talking to someone, and he overhears this. He walks up to you. You talk about a horse with a crown.
Yes, it's a symbol. Rather curious. It was left in my tavern.
Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. Definitely means there's some trouble. The symbol is a part of the renegations, or these low-life thieves. It's a sailor's story, but apparently there's a crew who lives out in the Isles, somewhere out there, as he puts it, the ocean. No one has been able to locate them, but they have a headquarters somewhere within the ocean.
Hmm.
Yeah, they do things, mercenary work, hitmen, ruthless, I should say. Why would it show up in your tavern? I don't know. That's an interesting, discovery.
Yeah. Well, I guess we will fly back to Garnch now with this new information.
Okay. Okay, so the information is okay. So you want to head back to Garnch?
Yes.
All right. So another couple days of travel. Are you sure you don't want to stay for the night instead of traveling, so you can travel in the morning instead?
Nah. Need to pick up the tavern.
All right. You fly immediately outwards towards the night. You try not to fall asleep while riding a flying beast. So you do suffer a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
But you do manage to make it safely to Garge as it lands onto the ground.
All right.
Yeah.
So, it's still sort of night, right?
It's
Or is it
early
closer to
morning.
morning?
so it's maybe
Okay.
7, 8.
All right. Well, I'll go into the tavern, pack up some of the things that I need,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically shrink the tavern.
All right. Zoosh! It comes to your hand.
All right. Now, I guess we just fly back.
A human kind of walks up to the hippogriff, kind of pets it, and then walks up to you. Kel, where's the tavern? Did they take it down? I was hoping to get a drink.
Yes. Sorry about that. I'm traveling and I need it, so it's right here. And I sort of pull out the mini tavern.
That's nifty.
So hope to be back soon.
All right, Kel, take care of yourself. All right. He kind of walks away, sad. If you want, you can
Alright.
explain to Burkhard what's been happening, which we find out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Hello. Hey. All right. So we went in the lighthouse. There was a scroll with, like a map on it. The grinder thing, there was blood all over the walls, but it was the place that they ground up the sand. We left the lighthouse, went back to Garnch, picked up the tavern, and now we're about to head back. Yeah, because, there is, I learned about the symbol, and it's apparently like a mercenary type people's symbol, and they have a headquarters out in the middle of the ocean, so probably gonna go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's kind of where we are now.
Okay.
The hippogriff flying through the air, making its way back to Shipstead. It is now around 4 p.m. Both of you have suffered a point of exhaustion. What do you guys want to do?
We could probably take a short rest.
You need a long rest to negate exhaustion, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should probably take that.
So you guys going to take a long rest until what time? At least 8 hours. So you guys can wake up at 12 at midnight if you want, or you can just continue sleeping.
I don't know.
If you guys want to travel during night towards whatever island this is, that works too. Maybe if you guys want to be stealthy, you can do that.
Yeah.
Do you
I
want to travel at night?
I assume the hippogriff needs sleep as well, so I'd say we should probably stop in Shipstead and take a rest there, and then in the morning head out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh no, so you guys are at Shipstead right now, and it's 4 p.m. So if you were to take a long rest, like a normal long rest, you'd wake up midnight. You could do that, and then you would have the nighttime to go there. Kind of do whatever thing you want to do there. But there's also you could do you could wait and then sleep, and then you would be able to go in the morning. So depending on what you guys want to do.
Probably wait until the morning.
All right.
Yeah.
So yes, are you guys going to a tavern and sorry, an inn in Shipstead, or are you guys using the portable tavern?
I'll set up the
Mm.
tavern.
Yeah.
Go tavern.
All right, you throw it within an alleyway, and suddenly it kind of shifts the bricks of the buildings next to it a bit, just like a centimeter, and then it places it down.
All right. Kel's gonna go chill for a little bit and then go to sleep.
All right.
Same with Burgard.
All right. You guys take your long rests during the night. You wake up to a fresh and early morning. The mist kind of rolling from the seabed towards the town. I should say. Kelly, actually, you weren't here when the party was in Shipstead. Yeah,
No.
it was. I mean, pretty much all the towns in the vicinity of the Orc Fortress were pretty much demolished.
Hmm.
So you probably saw. New Togrel, the original one, and it was completely like it was like set on fire, it was destroyed, and that was just a small town. The Orcs did way worse upon this bigger town, as you assume. So it's
Yeah.
good to see that it's been remedied over the past 3 years.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well. I guess we should get going then.
All right. You leave the portable tavern. Are you going to leave it there, or are you going to take it with you?
No, I'm gonna take it.
You take the tavern, shrink it down into your palm of the hand, and where do you guys go?
So, I'm gonna pull out the scroll. I have a suspicion that the X on the islands is probably where the hideout is. So, going to head out that way.
Alright. You guys are taking a hippogriff? You guys want to take a boat?
We can take
Hippogriff.
the Hippogriff, yeah.
Probably.
Alright. You get onto the hippogriff. The breeze, you stand in the street facing the ocean. The hippogriff's wings fly outwards as the breeze from the ocean slowly rise up the road. The wings start to flap, and suddenly you're off through the sky onwards towards the blue ocean. He spins around as you kind of guide him towards the isles. It takes you around half an hour to fly around, kind of trying to find this island. But eventually, you notice you are matching up with the isles. To remember, you can make a survival check actually to try to find this place.
Okay, will do.
Or whoever's guiding the hippogriff can make that.
So, guess Berghard would do that.
Yeah, Berghard, make your survival check.
Okay.
I would like to help with that action.
Yeah, I've got a +3 on that, so I don't know if that.
Yeah.
I'll just roll it and.
Do you have proficiency,
It is.
Berghard? One sec. Yeah, he has proficiency, so Kel can help you
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So
Yeah,
you
help
can
just gives you
roll it-
advantage.
You can roll it twice, and you take the bigger number advantage.
Okay, the first one was 15. Now roll a second time. The second one was also 15.
15. All right. It takes you a bit more time, around 15 extra minutes, but you do find an island, a set of islands actually, Very small islands, but the biggest one has this wooden fortress built on it.
All right, that's probably where they are.
Yeah, I guess
And
we
down
can.
below, with that survival, down below, one of you actually, who has the okay, yeah, one second. 13. Okay, so Burkhardt, you notice this deep black deep black colored creature underneath the hippogriff in the waters.
Should probably to avoid that. Maybe fly a little higher.
All right. So, um, as you instruct the hippogriff to go up, and it does so. Anything you guys want to do as you guys watch the creature underneath you and this wooden fortress?
Do we have anything like binoculars or telescope to maybe get a closer look at the creature in the fortress?
Check your inventory. You might. I'm
I
not
do.
sure though.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I don't have anything.
All right.
I do not either.
So, tell me something. Tell me something you guys are looking for, and then we can try to make a perception check for that specific thing.
Well, we can look for anything
Identify.
related to
Yeah.
symbol.
The symbol, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Make a
Okay.
perception check.
Okay. I've got all that, or
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
okay, yeah, I'm rolling. 19 in total.
Right. 19. You don't notice the symbol up front on the wooden base. But at the very top, where most ships won't be able to see, you do notice the symbol kind of written, very small. But with that 19, you are able to see it. It's a very small version of that symbol on the very top of the building.
Okay, then I guess we can go land.
Yeah.
Slowly go down so we can see if any other threats or the shape in the water come.
Right. On one of the islands, you said?
Either one of the islands or the actual fortress, if there's a place.
It's your choice. Where do you guys want to land?
Cal, you have input?
Next to the wooden hut, I assume.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
The hippogriff slowly lands upon one of the isles. Or sorry, on the right next to the wooden fortress landing.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off
All right.
Yep.
You hop
and
off,
go up to this. Go up to the fortress.
Yeah.
You walk up to the fortress. The dark blue creature actually starts swimming closer to the island, and it starts like circling it.
Okay.
I think we should definitely take the griff with us just in case something happens to it, and then we don't have a method to get it off.
Um, you notice this long body. Most of it is black, but it has a very long body with this. It's a contrast. It's a contrast between black and these white parts. Its belly seems to be white. It has some white spots upon it. But yeah.
All right. So this fortress, is there a door? The front? Anything?
Okay, so you kind of walk around the fortress, staring at what seems to be, so trying to find some sort of door. You do find one at the very back. It seems to be a steel door, but it is locked.
Okay.
So do we have a method of breaking open the door or unlocking the lock?
You can try it. Do you have thieves' tools?
Of what, sorry?
Thieves' tools. It has lockpicks and stuff. I don't think any of you have it, so.
No.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
So it's made of wood, right?
Yeah, it is.
Why don't we just burn it?
Yeah, I have a torch.
So do I.
Would have to make sure that the whole fort doesn't go up in flames, though.
Yeah.
So this part is steel. The door itself is
Well,
steel.
the door is steel.
Yeah.
The rest
But
of the
the
fortress is wood.
fortress
Yeah, the fortress is wooden, so we
itself
can
is wood.
burn into the fortress.
So, yeah,
You guys notice
Yeah.
we feel like it.
you notice movement near the ocean. A single piece of wood with a hand at the very top, kind of floating towards the island. The black and white creature slowly withering towards it, towards this hand that's grasping onto this piece of wood.
Mm.
What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
We should probably stand back, maybe watch what it does
Okay.
No.
to see if it's in danger.
I'm going to. What am I gonna do?
You actually see some movement in the hand, by the way.
I do see movement.
Yeah.
All right. Could I talk? Like, how far away is this person?
Maybe,
This hand?
maybe 20 feet offshore.
All right. So I probably couldn't make. I don't know. I guess we just watch.
Yeah.
The creature
There's nothing I can really do.
slowly approaches the hand, and you notice it jump into the air. Not all of its body goes into the air, but it does go into the air, and then it slams downwards, trying to bite this creature. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make an attack. Bite attack. I got a 17 plus 6. Does a 26 hit, Azrael?
Wait, huh?
Oh, it's him. Oh, oh no.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Does a
Does a
26
26 hit? I think I got an AC of 18.
Alright, well, it does 25 damage with a single bite.
Oh my.
Oh, well.
It doesn't manage to
that's
swallow
nice.
you, but
Okay,
it does take an attack. Let's roll initiative, though.
Wait, it's just swallowing me?
It tried to, but it didn't manage to. Since
Oh.
it didn't kill you.
Okay. Now, okay, how did... Okay, let's see here.
Just post your
Uh,
initiative
damage,
in
20.
rolling, and then we'll,
You said 25, right?
yeah, 25 damage.
Okay.
Post your
Apply
initiative in
changes.
rolling,
Okay.
and we can organize it. $18.
Ooh, that's weird. That sounded weird.
Wait, so we all three rolling initiative?
Yeah, everyone's rolling initiative.
Okay.
The creature-
13.
Oh, 17. Calvin,
Okay, I got
Sorry.
what did you get, Burkhardt?
6.
6. That's the order. So, Azrael, your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh god. Okay, so what's my current status? What does it do? What am I doing right now? Like, you said it tried to swallow me.
It tried to. It did a lot of damage, and now it's trying to attack you even more, trying to chomp you.
Okay, so what is my current location?
You're about 20
Like-
feet offshore. Of
20
the
feet
island
off. Sure.
With a large wooden fortress. There's 2 people standing at the island.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What do I got? I don't have any. I'm still able to swim even though I don't have that. Wait. If you don't got swimming speed, can you still swim?
Yes, it's half your movement speed.
Okay, so I could only move 15 feet away from it, whatever it is. But that's just movement speed, so that doesn't count as an action, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah. So you can dash if you
Okay.
that gives you a
Dash does what?
double.
That does
speed.
gives me what? So that would give me back my 30. So yeah, let me just do that then.
All right. So you're gonna use your action and your movement to get all the way back to shore.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You bring your hand outwards. You swim as hard as you can, dashing towards the isle, and it's gonna make an opportunity attack. So let me make that. That is a 16. Does 16 hit?
No, I've got an 18.
Your
AC,
armor
so-
the tooth slams into your armor, but you manage to just the armor manages to protect you from whatever damage was in it. You manage to reach the isle and climb up to the land, where the 2 people are just kind of watching you almost get killed.
they're just standing there watching me.
We're just staring.
He's gonna go. Well, you could have helped, you know that, right?
I mean, I did have rope. Oh, that probably could have been used.
Well, hindsight 2020, right?
All right, it is now its turn. It cannot attack any of you because you guys are on land. That sucks. Reach 5 feet, so you can't hit you guys. Next person's turn then. We are going to go, and that is Kelvin.
How much would this thing weigh, do you think? Like, what's an estimate?
An estimate? It is a huge creature. It's not a large creature, it's a huge
Okay.
creature. So it's about 30 feet wide. So
Alright.
just in width, it's 30 feet, like a bus. A school
So, probably bigger than 400 pounds.
bus. Definitely bigger than
300. Yeah. Okay. So that rules out picking it up with the hippogriff. So how far is it away from the shore?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Can't get closer.
Check.
Towards
It can or
Yeah,
can't.
I'm not sure. We'll find out if it can. But it can't.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so as far as you know, it can't really get this shallow. So it's around 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's time.
Well,
Kel's gonna walk up to the very edge of the shore, sort of wading into the water a bit, and he's gonna cone of cold.
All right. You guys look as Kel walks up to this creature. And so how do you cast Cone of Cold from your perspective? Is it with an item? Is it
You
with
just so
hands?
let me read the description.
It's a burst.
I think it's just it's from your hand. It's from your hand.
You bring your
So you just lift your hand up.
and you put it in a circular way, and suddenly a cone of ice and snow just flies towards this creature. I'm going to roll dexterity. So
Mhm.
that plus 0.
It's Constitution save.
Oh, con save. That's even better. But it's just a +1, so 11. Does an 11 succeed?
No, it does not.
All right. Well,
That is
damage.
36 cold damage,
Damn. All right.
and that would probably freeze the ice all around it as well, or freeze the water.
So the water freezes for a second before the ocean's waves sort of break the ice pieces off. The creature is now a bit frozen and cold, and it retreats into the water.
I gotta roll my d4.
Yep. On a 1, you can do it again.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. You can do it.
Let's go. Okay.
All right. End of turn.
Yes.
Okay. Next person is Burkhard. What do you want to do? Remember, you also
Okay.
have
Can we? Yeah, I have 2 questions. Can we see this creature's face at all?
You can. It's this very elongated, almost reptilian face. It has multiple rows of teeth, and it is really big. 30 feet wide again. So.
Okay, and then we see its eyes, like how big are its eyes or something like that.
Its eyes are about pizza shaped, like a large, maybe 16-inch pizza. And they're slits, yellow basically. So.
Okay, I am going to try and shoot at one of its eyes with my crossbow.
All right. You take your crossbow, you aim it upwards, you pull the trigger, make the attack.
Okay, rolling the dice for it. It does 8 damage.
Roll attack first, so you gotta roll that plus
Lead.
5 before you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
That is an 8. I don't think that's gonna hit then.
That does not hit actually. You pull the trigger, it flies outwards and just goes into the ocean behind it, missing.
Okay. Shoot again at all, or?
You do have your extra action, and I believe that works for crossbow, so you can do it again if you want.
Okay. That work for spells?
Does that work for spells? It does, I believe, since but not
it
not
works
spells
for-
that make. If spells require a save, then it doesn't count as an attack.
Yeah, it works for only 2 of my spells, and neither of those I would want to use. So I'm just gonna do the crossbow again.
All right.
Okay,
Golden
rolling
10
attack.
and Eldritch Blast would work, or even Witch Bolt would work as well.
Okay, well I rolled for
All right.
crossbow and I got 15.
15. This one actually hits. It flies upwards. Roll damage as it hits right at its eye. it kind of stabs inwards.
Okay, should I roll the damage then?
Yep.
Okay, 4.
4 damage. All right.
Okay, at least it doesn't have one of its eyes.
All right. It's. I mean, most. So this creature's eyes. So now that it's in there, it kind of shakes it loose and it kind of falls off. There's a slight indent there, but it can sort of still see. At least a little.
Okay. Yeah, at least it did some damage.
Okay. Next person, Ezreal.
Okay. There's one thing I'm wanting to do, but it doesn't give me a range. All it says is self. And I've never used this before.
And what is it?
Produce flame.
Produce flames. So with produce flames, you can throw it. But
Hold on. Hold on. Rhythm just started all of a sudden.
Yep.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. I believe so. The way it works is, so you first cast it within your palm of your hand. The rotation. Yeah. So when you cast a spell, you can immediately do it right after you cast it, or you can cast it after the fact that you cast it. It's within 30 feet, so you can cast it on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. But yeah, produce flame
me roll it.
basically is just within the palm of your hands or in a fingertip until you throw it, and that dismisses the spell. 9 misses.
No, stop.
To hit, 9 doesn't work. So as you cast the produce flame within your hand, you toss it with your finger. It flies outwards, but it actually misses. Kind of
Okay.
tossing it into the ocean, kind of evaporating a bit of water before it dissipates.
Okay.
Right. End of turn.
Isn't that an action?
Yeah, that's an action.
Okay, then yeah.
Next person up is Killer Whale. Or sorry, it's not Killer Whale. He's using stats here, but it's not a Killer Whale. The creature slowly withers up, and with its head, it's going to reach over the water. It's going to make it closer to the shore, but it makes its way. It's going to actually make a bite attack against Kel. Does a 16 hit you, Kel?
Yes, I have an AC of 16. So yeah.
24 damage. As the teeth slam down into your armor, you manage to push the creature's mouth and slowly make your way out of its mouth, but it does do some substantial damage. You are bleeding across your body.
So 24 or 23?
24.
Okay.
Next person's turn, Kel.
Alright, so it's close to me now. So I will, where am I? Okay, there it is. I will rage and attack him twice with the Infinity Axe.
You take the axe, you slam, or attempt to slam against its scales twice. In quick successions. Campaign. Cool.
So, okay, and then...
First attack.
So, 25 and a 24.
25 and a 24. They both hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The first one did 8, and the second, well, actually, no. It would be, 10. The second one would be 13.
So
Which rage adds 2.
10 plus 13, so 23 damage total.
Yep.
All right. 23. Your first attack, you manage to slice against the scales of the creature, the blood kind of pouring out. You take your other one in a quick succession right after the last one. It cuts through the blubber right into what's sort of pouring it. And suddenly a massive amount of blood just starts bleeding out from the body. All right, your turn.
Okay. I think I am. How close is it to me?
You can reach it. You can like attack it with a weapon now.
Okay, I am going to use. I'm going to cast poison spray. Actually, wait. No, actually, that depends. How close is it to me? Like, how many feet?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, then I can cast poison spray.
Yeah.
But there's no hit, so it's just the effect. Would I do that or?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're using it, so I gotta make a Constitution saving throw. It says Con 14, so that means I have to get a 14 or higher total, or else I take that damage. But since it is a DC check, it's not a hit. You can't. So you have your extra attack, so you could do something twice. Attack for action, you could do twice. You can do something twice, like hit twice, but you can't make 2 DC checks. So you could do that if you want, or you can just do a poison spray.
Yeah, I can do poison spray, and then if I do that, would I or would I not have the second action?
You wouldn't have the second action if. Yes,
Okay.
poison spray has a DC.
think I
it does
will-
not hit.
I think I will do that though.
All right, go ahead.
Just roll.
Make the damage, and I'm going to make the harm save. I got a 5, and I believe it's a +1. Yeah, they got a 6.
Yeah, I got an 11.
11 damage. So your poison spreads from your hand. Suddenly, it goes right into the creature's face, and it kind of tries to shake it off, but its eyes are slowly turning red from the poison. It makes this roaring sound, echoing against you guys specifically, almost shaking the earth itself.
Well, that's never good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. You only have a bonus action?
Okay, so then I don't have a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I am done.
Alright. Azura?
Okay. Since it's on, so you said it's on land now.
It's close enough to where you can get within 5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to run up to it and use my glaive.
Alright, you take your glaive out and slam it against the creature. Make your attack.
That's a 17.
17 hits. You slam the glaive against the body of the creature.
Now roll for damage. That's 8.
8 damage.
Do I have an extra attack at this point? I don't
if you're a
think
fighter,
so.
then yes,
I think-
you have an extra attack.
Already?
Yeah, level 5, you get your extra attack as a
Okay.
fighter.
Okay, so I can roll again with that.
Yep.
So let's roll that hit again. That's 12.
That just
think.
hits.
That just hits. Okay.
The second attack,
That's
hard to
another
shrug,
8.
but you do actually manage to slice right into it. How do you want to do this?
Where am I slicing at?
Probably near the head, since that's the closest body part to you.
Let's see, how do I want to do this? Can I just start dicing it?
Sure. You take the blade, and you slowly make your way dicing through its head until its head kind of slams into the ground dead.
Nice.
The waves kind of slowly but surely pull the head back into the ocean. But as you guys are now standing within the isle, Azrael, you look to the people who are standing at the aisles, and it seems to be Kel out of all people.
I'm gonna go, oh, well, hi, Kill.
Wait, where am I?
We're still on the island. We're still on the island.
Okay. I'm here.
So Kel, so this guy you have met before over the past 3 years. You have talked to this guy quite a bunch of times. It is a fire genasi named Azrael.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he looks at you and goes, oh, hi, Kill.
Oh, hey. Didn't expect you out here.
Well, I didn't expect to land here.
Land, you say? So, where'd you come from? I
was wanting to get a little extra money, so I boarded a small fishing boat, and then that thing decided to attack us.
Yeah, doesn't seem too friendly of a creature.
No, it's not. Do I notice the other guy, or no?
Yeah, you notice the other guy.
I go, and who might you be?
My name is Burgard.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Burgard. My name's Azrael.
You too.
The hippogriff is kind of standing behind him. It's a black hippogriff. Its beak, claws, and hooves are all orange. While and also the feathers at the very edge of the wings are also this deep orange. The rest of the body is black.
Okay.
And it stands behind him.
Wait, what's the color of the mane?
The mane itself is it doesn't have a mane. The head is an eagle.
Okay. Let me go. Whose is that?
That's Burgard's.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
sweet ride.
Yeah, gotta admit that. How you feeling, Gil? That you're not looking
been better.
over there.
Certainly been better.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this place is just literally surrounded by water.
It is.
It's
pretty much completely surrounded by water. There's a couple aisles next to it, but they're pretty empty. There was just a singular huge fortress made of wood here within Aisle 4.
Okay. He goes, so I'm assuming y'all took the hippogriff then?
We did.
Get here? Oh, okay. So, care to inform me of what's going on?
Well, there was some strange people. They came in the other night, and I assume they left this symbol. Burgard here, he came in and found this symbol, and we've been tracking the steps, and they've led us here. I show him the symbol, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was about to ask.
Symbol
So what does
itself,
this symbol look like?
It's a horse with a crown on the very top.
It's interesting. Not neat. That what? I'm going to straight up assume I have never seen something like that.
Yeah, you haven't.
There you go. I don't see anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Neither have I. But apparently, it's this band of mercenaries, bounty hunter type people, and they may
Okay.
be here. So,
Well, has there been any noise coming from this fort?
not that we know of. Not that I've heard, at least.
How big is this fort exactly?
3 stories tall, around maybe 40 feet wide, and yeah, 40 by 40. It's a large rectangular prison.
Do there seem to be any torchlight coming from within the fort or any of the stories?
So it's pretty much completely banded off by woods. There's a singular steel door at the very back where they were trying to enter. That's all. That's the only entryway that they could find.
Okay, so I'm assuming I can't see any, if there is any light.
Yeah, we can't see any light in the inside because it's blocked off.
Okay. Just random question: what time of day is it? Like, what is it? Like day, midday, something like that?
We said so. We woke up at like 9, so right now it would be around 10.
Okay. 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 Go. So, what all have y'all tried to do? Get in? I'm assuming y'all tried to enter.
Yes, the door is locked.
Yeah, we were gonna try and do a controlled burn on the walls, but then you showed up and we got distracted.
Well, I can just melt through the door, or at least try.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Go for it. Couldn't hurt to try.
Okay, he's going to attempt to do that. What would I do?
It produced
okay.
some.
Yeah, I got produce flames and burning hands. I'm assuming produce flame would work better.
Okay, so the produce flames spouts on. So how do you want to do produce flames? Do you want to do it like within the palm of your hand or a finger?
Is there any way I can make it to where I can just like, you know how someone would do with a torch and just make an outline?
Yeah.
Can I just do that and just
Yeah.
like on my finger, just
Yeah. Okay. So
okay?
the flame kind of burns outwards. You place it against the lock. Make an attack. Let's do that.
Make an attack. I rolled a B.
Natural
A
20.
bee?
A B.
Oh, I rolled a. Oh my god.
You rolled a crit. The lock almost immediately melts. The flame grows brighter this time, and brighter than it ever has before. And it immediately burns through the lock that's there, and the lock just kind of melts off, falls to the ground, and the door slowly swings open.
He's going, well, I got it.
That's a way to do it. All right, let's
Never
get
had
going.
to
then,
get that
boys.
right before. Yep.
All right. So, Yes, sir, gonna
before
enter.
we enter, he goes, "You want to take care of that wound, Kel?
the wind.
Wound.
Oh, wound. Yeah, I should probably wrap it in something.
Yeah. Okay. Let me actually look at what I have and see. Like, okay. Do you have anything that you could wrap it in? If not, I can look and see.
I really don't. I have traveler's clothes.
Okay.
I
Let me
guess.
look at what I got. Fashion rope.
Could rip a part
I-
off my
why-
pants. Or something.
Yeah, I just have
Ooh.
in a
Mm.
bedroll.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't have anything either. Wait. Would I be able to cauterize the wound?
What?
Cauterize. It just essentially just like stops it from bleeding by helping
Burns the
clot.
blood vessels.
Okay.
Yeah, and
you
it's just
can
like
try.
it just.
It won't
Okay, I
actually
have-
functionally do something, but RP wise, yeah, you can do that. Definitely.
Okay, I have burning hands, which could. I guess I could just like, oh, burning hands, touch him on the spot. I assume. I don't
Yeah.
know how burning hands work on this.
It creates a cone of flames. So I'm just, unless you want to like burn him alive, I
Oh,
wouldn't recommend
okay.
that.
I've never done
Yeah,
something
maybe
like this.
not.
The only, yeah, okay. The only thing that I've had like
Um,
that is cone of cold.
Yeah. So you can do that on the metal of my hand axe or something, or produce flame, and then once the metal heats up, you can put it on.
Okay.
Put the metal on.
Yeah, could I do that so that way I don't actually burn him alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just do that then.
All right.
So you cast the spell, you manage to hold the blood off for a bit. It still hurts, Kel, but probably not as
Mhm.
much as infection. Not as infected.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are all standing outside the doorway.
Yes, so
All right. Let's head on in.
yep.
As you enter, you immediately go into this dark, damp room. Very humid. It's completely dark, so for those who don't have dark vision,
Do I have dark vision?
yeah, you have dark vision. That's
Okay, yeah, okay, so I thought.
so the human and the half orcs don't have dark vision. I don't believe. Or maybe they do.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so Burkhart, you cannot see anything. It is too dark.
Okay.
For the rest of you,
I-
I
you
was about to say.
okay? You want to do that? You light up a torch with your tinderbox, and it lights a blaze. And within this room are multiple tables set up with bookshelves on the very sides of the room. There's a staircase going upwards.
Okay. So you said you got bookshelves, tables, and a staircase going upwards. How big is this room?
40 by 40. There's just a lot of tables set up around there.
Any cool books?
Make an investigation check.
Okay, I'll wait for him.
That's a 2.
You find a fly within your pocket. A dead fly. That's pretty much all.
Nice. Okay. Up the stairs we go, I guess.
Before we go up the stairs, is there anything on the tables of notice?
Make an investigation check, or actually perception check if you're just looking at the tables.
I just right now just to see what there is. So, where is perception? Perception
Taking
skills.
quick
Here we go.
glances upon the tables.
That's a 15.
You notice food on one of the tables.
How? Okay, I'm assuming it's investigation to see how fresh it is.
And you got a 15. We don't need to make it roll anymore. It is not old, and do you want to touch it? That's fine.
No.
No. All right. Do you want to like put your hand around it, check any radiating heat? That's a part of perception. Touch.
Yeah. I'll do that, but I'm not going to touch it.
All right. You put your hand kind of, and you feel this warmth kind of radiating off the piece of food. It seems to be some sort of meat. You're not sure what kind of meat, but it's.
So as if it just got cooked.
Yep.
Goes he kind of goes. He's going to look at Kel and go, I believe you're right. This meat is still warm.
All right. Well,
Let's before we head up, let's check to see. Let's make sure that there aren't any traps up them stairs.
All right. Who's making the trap checks?
If I can stop hitting my back button, I might.
It probably should be the person with the
Probably.
highest investigation. So.
Well, who has
yeah,
the
not
highest?
me. I got a 0 or a plus
Oh.
0 for investigation. So
Berghard. What do you got?
You're muted. Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Investigation.
What?
Your
and what's your
investigation.
investigation? What is your investigation score?
I don't know. I guess just kind of look around some more.
No, what's your investigation bonus?
Oh, my investigation bonus. Sorry, I didn't hear that. 3.
3. Okay, so we
Plus
both got
3.
the same. So it's-
you could do a help action,
Yeah, I'll
and
do
one
the
of you roll with
help
the
action.
back advantage. Okay.
So, as you climb up the stairway, checking for traps, someone make it with advantage, please.
Which one do you want to make it?
I guess you,
Who did?
Burkhard's muted.
Oh, okay. Get back to my.
Sorry,
Get back
there's
to my
just a lot of
skills.
noise.
It's okay.
If I can just. Okay, so investigation. That first one is an 8. That's an 11. Second one's an 21.
Second one is a 21. All right. As you
God, here we go.
search around, you notice up the stairway, immediately after the third step is a single wire. Do you want to pull it?
Up the third step is a single wire.
Yep. Tied from one
He's
end of the
going
staircase
to-
the other.
He's going to signal for the rest of them to back up, and he's going to do the same. And he's going to pull out his staff and use that to pull it.
Well, I gotta go eat real quick. So
All right. Suddenly, as you put the staff out and you trigger it, two plates at the side of the staircase open up, and 2 spears slice whatever was supposed to be on the third step before they retract.
It's at this point that he goes, okay, and pulls out the glaive and uses that to cut the wire.
You take the glaive, you cut it.
I'm assuming they come back out again.
They do, yeah. And they actually
Okay.
become stuck outside.
Do they retract again?
They don't retract.
Okay.
Once you
Well,
cut the wire, it's
I
still
have no-
there.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, how much of a gap is there? Is like, could we like crawl underneath of it, or do we have to move them out of the way?
It's a very narrow X, but you can probably just get over there easily enough.
So we could get by him easy enough, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Would we have the roll to get by him?
No. You can just get.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pass by him.
Right, just kind of crawl over and then make your you make your way around it. You slowly climb to the second floor. This floor very reminiscent of the first floor, except this one in particular has some sort of seems to be a cooking fire still running within the corner of the room, away from any wood and on top of some dirt.
Okay. Can I make an insight check to see how long ago someone might have been here?
We can make that a survival check.
Okay. Depends who has the highest survival.
Work hard. What's your survival?
Right? Didn't hear what you said.
What is your survival bonus?
Let's see, 3.
Okay. What's Kel's?
It is. Five.
Okay, so one of us can roll with advantage then because I also have a +5.
Do you have proficiency?
Yeah, I have
So we
proficiency
can
with
roll. Okay. You can do it since you're a player.
it. Okay. Okay. I cannot see what that is.
24.
24. Okay. So I rolled a 19.
Mhm.
Nice.
What's the second
Yeah,
one?
I got a 24.
All right.
24 is the best I've rolled.
You walk around the area, Kel kind of behind you, staring towards multiple clues kind of left over. There's some dirt on the ground. Seems to be a bit fresh. Obviously, there's no dirt around this aisle. In fact, it's pretty much just sand. Looking throughout, you notice a couple of food remnants that seem to be maybe a couple
Oh my-
minutes. Couple minutes, basically, is the latest you can find a scrap.
You said what?
A couple minutes is what you
Oh,
come to a conclusion of.
okay, so they might be nearby. He's going to let them know that they might be nearby.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm assuming we see another staircase.
There is another staircase.
Okay, so the fire's still lit. They're just the earliest someone's been here is a few minutes ago. Okay. Can we, as we're going up, check for traps again?
Sure.
Who do you want to roll this time?
You can do it again.
Okay, so that's with advantage. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. +3. That's a 7. Plus, come on, do it again. Oh, lovely.
Alright. You slowly make your way up the staircase. Suddenly, two more spikes emerge at the 5th step, and let's roll that. I'll do damage for both of you. So make a dexterity saving throw. And I'll make one for Kel.
I literally can't because Beyond's having a seizure right now.
Ah,
It has a seizure every time I roll. Dexterity save, you said?
uh-huh. DC 14.
DC 14. Let's see here.
I got a 16.
I just made the DC.
What did you, oh yeah, okay, nice. So, you guys take...
I'm
you guys
assuming
take
I
5
just
damage.
barely miss it.
No, so you managed to miss it, but you managed to dodge just enough to not take as much damage, but 5 damage total.
5 damage total. Okay, that puts me at 21.
Burkhard.
If I said 5 damage.
Yeah. So your passive effort. Alright. Burkhard, you feel like you just got lighter.
Okay.
You turn to your side and
probably-
notice Dornak is gone.
Okay. Probably look around, maybe see what, if anything, is causing this.
Yep, make a perception check.
Okay, perception check.
Ooh.
16 in total.
16 total. You don't notice anything.
Okay.
Suddenly,
Guess just
you feel something slice right next to your head. That is a 19 plus 6, 25. Does 25 hit you? Burkhard, does 25 hit?
does the 25 hit?
Yeah. Check your armor.
And what about it?
What is it?
Armor class 14.
Armor class 14.
Yeah.
Good God.
So 25 is bigger than 14, so it obviously hits. So suddenly you feel it. You feel something slice next to your neck, go downwards into your shoulder, and that does. Let's roll this. 1d6. 11. Then comes the scimitar. Plus 1 is. So 11 damage, normal damage, as it slices through your shoulder. And then suddenly you feel your life energy slowly getting drained by the same blade you once wielded. As you notice a hand wielding Dornak as it slices into your body, doing an extra 6 necrotic damage. So,
It was 17 in total.
yeah, 17 in total. And he pulls the scimitar. You look.
Do I
towards-
happen to notice this?
You do not happen to notice this.
Right.
You look down the steps where Burkhard is now standing. He's bleeding from his left shoulder, and this halfling is standing there.
How close am I to the halfling?
Well, you're right next to the spears, but you can get out of them easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
maybe
so
10
this
feet away.
halfling's wielding his sword.
Maybe 15 feet away.
Okay. Can I move up to the halfling
Yes, you
and
can.
whack and slice with my
Yes, you can.
well, yeah, whatever it is. Glaive. There you go. Okay. That's the hit. That first one's 17.
17. That hits.
Okay. Roll for damage.
The glaive
That does 4.
slams downwards. 4 damage as it slams into him. Alright.
I can roll again with that.
Yep.
That second one is an 11.
An 11 does not hit.
Okay.
The second one, he manages to jump upwards as you slam the glaive into the wooden floorboard. Alright, let's roll initiative though. Let's do that.
Right. Initiative roll. That
Yeah,
is a
9.
23 for initiative.
Nice, alright. We'll say this was your turn since you're the beginning. Got a 9?
I got-
Fair enough.
A what, Burkhard?
Got 16.
16, alright. Cal?
My computer isn't opening Chrome,
Alright.
so I can't roll right now.
You want me to do it for you?
Yes, please.
Alright. 5. You're so close to getting a 19. You get 7. So you're right after this guy. So it's Azrael, Burkhard, this guy, and then Kel.
Okay.
So Burkhard, what do you want to do?
I am gonna use my. First, how close is he?
He managed to hit you, so he's within 5 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna use my vicious scimitar.
Right. So here's what you can do, by the way. You have your scimitar +1. You had Dornak, and you have your vicious scimitar. Since you have an extra attack, you can attack twice with 1 scimitar, and then as your bonus action attack with another, totaling of 3 attacks. If you want to do that. And that's
You
how.
can use 2 attacks on one scimitar and then 1 on the other.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you didn't throw your +1 scimitar away, so I'm guessing you still have the other scimitar. So you have 3 scimitars total. 1 is
Yeah.
Dornak.
I do have both scimitars.
Alright, cool. So you can roll the scimitar, vicious scimitar you said? Roll that twice.
I'm rolling for that.
Right.
19.
19 hits. You guys notice as he
Okay.
pulls out this scimitar, very finely crafted with jagged edges, slices into the halfling.
Okay,
Blood.
damage.
Blood kind of slowly pours out from the wound as he rips it back out. 7 damage. Alright, roll it again.
10.
10. Roll attack first. Every time you attack, you gotta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first one did 7, then this one is 23 attack,
Okay, hits definitely.
and damage is 7 again.
All right. End of turn. Oh wait, no, you still have your +1.
I can still use the other scimitar, right?
Yeah, you make 2 swipes with your main hand, then you go in for for the left hand. You slice right into the abdomen, or try to, anyways. Make your attack.
Okay, see if I hit. 21 for the scimitar.
Yep, you
normal
managed
one.
to pierce through his armor, slicing right into the abdomen. You hear him wail out. Make your damage.
7 again.
All right. You pull it out. He's kind of bleeding all over the floor. It is his turn, so he is going to make his attacks. He puts his sword up into the air, and this shadowy mist kind of spirals up the sword. All right.
Is that all? Does he do anything?
He does. Give me
Okay.
a second though, because I dropped my dice. One second. Alright, it's too far away. I'm not gonna go for it. So, that's his main action. He's going to, as his extra attack, he's going to attack. Eeny, meeny, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna attack Burghardt again because he was closest. 19 damage. 19. Plus the 6 from 6, so 25. I'm guessing that hits. That is 2 plus 5, 7 damage, Burghardt, plus 1 necrotic damage. So, yeah. So 8 damage total. As he stabs you once more, absorbing some of the energy with the necrotic.
Okay, so how much damage total then?
8.
8.
All right, Kel, it is your turn.
All right. So where are we? How many enemies are there?
We are on.
There's just currently one.
We are on the second floor. We're starting to head up the staircase, but we noticed that someone was still here. And then Burghardt notices Dornax on. So now we are attacking this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to smack him
All
a
right,
couple times with the Infinity Axe.
go ahead.
Okay. That is a 14 to hit
14
and
to
a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. They both don't hit. He manages to jump up above both attacks. Anything else?
Who's
Both of you are.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Kel does not manage to hit this guy. He kind of laughs it off as well as he jumps over both of your attacks. Alright, Ezreal, your turn.
is this halfling still up in the air, or
Sure, if you want him to be, sure.
I was just asking out of generosity, or not generosity, curiosity.
Like, what are you trying to do? If you're trying to, like, hit him in midair, sure. But other than
I
that,
was just asking.
he should still be on the ground. Maybe.
Oh, so he's still back on the ground now.
Yeah, we'll say that. So, after
Okay,
Kel's
okay.
2 succession attack, he does kind of come back to the ground. So,
Okay, so I need to know. But yeah, I'm whack him again
alright.
with the glaive. That's what is that? Whatever it is that hits. I'm assuming.
What did you...
It won't let me see because it's glitching out again. But I think I rolled a 19 or something.
It's
Like,
actually
not-
actually not showing up on the log. It just shows like a loading thing. Try
Is it
reloading.
honestly?
Yeah, try reloading.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, it's not even showing I rolled. Yeah, it's just not showing I rolled. Okay. Let me just do that again then.
10. Yeah, so the first attack, right into the floorboard, right next to where Kel hit. You guys are tearing up the floorboard.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, let me try again.
With the second
That
attack,
time, that's a.
that's okay. You slam to the ground. He jumps up into the air, dodging the attack. You rapidly, as he's in the air, you rapidly flick your wrist out of the floorboard and strike him right in the air, slicing right through the center of his body and slamming him right into the staircase. As the glaive slowly cuts through his chest, the blood kind of
Roll for damage.
sparkling into. No, he had 1 HP left.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
The blood kind of sparkling onto the ground, pouring. And then he finally just cut in half, just dead on the ground.
Can I pick up Burghard's sword and hand it back to him?
Sure, you pick it up and you suddenly feel this dark energy rippling through the sword as you hand it to him.
He kind of does as he's handing it to him, he kind of does the, huh? expression.
Regard is thanking you guys for helping.
I handed your sword back to him, and apparently I felt dark energy or something as I was handing it back to Burghard. And my character did like the huh face.
Yeah.
The huh face.
The huh face.
Huh.
Oh.
As in, he's basically confused as to why this is going through his body. Because you said I was feeling it go through my body, right? Or is it just coming from the sword?
It's rippling through your body as you hold the sword. Just holding it.
He's quickly handing it to him. He goes,
Okay.
"What is that sword?"
Burghard, as you touch it, you actually feel something you've never felt before. Sure, the dark energy was still happening, but now it's greater than ever. Cool. So, you guys are standing within this dark room.
I asked Burghard. He goes, "What is that sword?"
It is a sword I got a couple of years ago, but only recently it has been acting quite strange.
Huh. Well, whatever just coursed through me was quite strange.
Yeah, I've had the same feeling.
As well. How's your shoulder?
I'm sure I will need to get something to wrap it up eventually, but right now it's fine.
Can Azrael look on search it? Can I still search the halfling's body, or is it just gone, like obliterated?
Sure, yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, if that's
Just like falls through the floor. Beat that bad.
Here we go. Investigation.
Yep.
Okay. That's a 21, I believe.
21.
Oh, yep. Nice.
You find a washed piece of what seems to be a leather note, like parchment. Sorry, is the word for it. A piece of parchment where the ink has actually been within some sort of liquid, maybe water, and the ink has been sort of gone. You can't really make out the words. He had 2 daggers on his side.
Okay.
And he had a pendant on him with the symbol of the horse with the crown on it.
I'm gonna go, well, here's that symbol you were talking about, Kale.
Strange.
Anything any bit of cloth or anything that was on him that Burkhart could use to wrap up his wound.
I guess he does have clothes, so if you want, you can rip that off with like your glaive or
Yeah.
the sword you have.
I will.
I do have that knife I told you about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use that.
I'm going to use that knife to cut up some cloth.
Do you want to describe to the
Okay.
party what it looks like?
Oh yeah. You see Azrael pull out this weird looking knife. You notice it has a slight curve to it and a real nice wooden handle. But he pulls it out of a felt, or not a, would it be felt? It's a pelt sheath for the knife. But it's how would something like that be felt then?
Felt? I guess you can call it felt, or maybe even leather, maybe. Like a sheath, like a leather sheath.
I guess so, yeah.
But you can make it felt, I guess. If it's hard.
Yeah. But yeah, he pulls out of this felt like casing for it and starts cutting the some of the cloth up.
Alright. Alright, so you go. Your knife kind of glides through the cloth, making suitable wrapping for the wounds.
He's going to resheath his knife and then hand the cuttings to Burkhard.
Alright. So.
Ooh, I believe Kel would know this. Kel would know what knife it is.
Ooh. What knife?
Hold on.
Let me look.
I haven't told you.
Gotcha.
I haven't told you, but I should have told you this because he would have gotten this. I need to tell you that.
Alright, just DM it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you stand in
Well,
this
if I
dark,
can.
humid room, the blood kind of staining across the floor on the second floor. What do you guys want to do?
He goes, well, he also goes, well, if there's one of them, there's got to be more of them.
True.
Yeah. Should probably be
The spears
a lot
are
more
trapped
cautious.
behind you. Alright.
He's going to use the glaive to cut the string again.
You cut it, the spears come out once again, and now we're locked
And they
in
don't
place.
retract. Yep. I'm assuming we're still able to slip right on by.
Yeah, they're like it's a very not a narrow X. It's pretty open. You can get on the other side.
Okay, yeah. And I sent you that, by the way, Kel.
Okay.
All right. So there's a third floor as well.
Okay, so what does this third floor appear to be?
You walk up the steps. You kind of scrunch around the spears, and you get upwards. This room is pretty empty, other than a couple bookshelves, and in the very center is a very long table. And upon this table, there are multiple scrolls and maps and that kind of thing. Those kind of things. Scholarly things.
Hold on.
I'll be right back. I have to go do something really quick.
All right. So.
Okay, so explain that again.
So upon this table are scholarly objects. There's scrolls, there's maps, there's photos, there's drawings, those kinds of things.
Okay, so does this seem to be a library or a map room?
So the bookshelves there's 4 bookshelves. They're both like normal sized bookshelves. They aren't like huge library bookshelves. But it's just a table filled with stuff. You usually use this since you've been in a fighter, soldier, position. Both you and Caleb, both recognize this as flags. Oh, actually, all 3 of you are soldiers, I believe. Or Azrael, you're not. Are you?
I'm not, but I was, like I said, I had joined that clan.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I mean. Yeah. So all 3 of you actually know what this is. It seems to be like a planning room, like it has a bunch of ideas, it has a bunch of information that they can use to their advantage.
So basically a war room.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming that there's some sort of a chalkboard or something like that then, showing plans.
They see, they have drawings, and they have like pretty big scraps of paper rolled across the main table.
Okay. What does this big map or big piece of paper depict?
It seems to be blank, actually. They seem, and like looking at it, you can clearly tell that it was replaced recently. There's no indicator of dust under it, which means it was taken out and then something else was put in.
Okay. I'm assuming this room is also dark. The only light is the torch that we have, or do we not have the torch anymore?
Burkhardt probably put the torch down during the fight and then picked it back up.
Okay. What's with the torch light? What do we see?
What are you looking for?
Just trying to make sure that there's no one else in this room as well.
Perception check.
Okay. Beyond. Perception. Let me just. Where's perception? There it is. Scroll down. Perception. That's a 20.
A 20. All right. You look around with your dark vision, plus the light, so now you can see pretty much normally. You stare around and you notice nothing out of the ordinary. Any people hidden. You kind of check out around the bookshelves, kind of pull them up. Check the windows. They're very small windows, but you check them. Look around outside the windows. Nothing.
Okay. I'm assuming that there is yet another staircase.
There is no other staircase.
All right. You said that there's 3 stories. I wonder, did the staircase on the first floor happen to go spiral downwards as well?
It did not.
Okay, so it's okay. They were recently here.
So there's only one dude.
That was it. There was apparent. He goes. Ashford goes. Well, it seems like that was the only person.
Hell, as you stare across the table, you notice a singular drawing out of all of these.
Oh, what's? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Cal, as you walk towards it, you pick it up and you notice, you kind of scrunch your eyes and you kind of put it against the torchlight, and you notice it's reminiscent of Arzar's face, but knowing her siblings, you recognize it as Matrix.
That's strange. would
You
he
said
be?
Cal picks it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
He goes, what is it?
It's a drawing of a sibling of someone I used to know.
Oh. That's, well,
Don't know why it would be here though.
what makes you say that?
I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the place.
Well, he goes, well, it appears that was the only person here. So unless the others that I'm assuming that there would have been more are somewhere in the vicinity, probably best if we don't stick around.
Agreed.
I'm assuming that drawing was all of importance.
Assuming, I guess, yeah, it probably is. Knowing that it's a mercenary group and there's like a picture of a person, usually that indicates a target of some sorts. So,
Oh,
Yeah, should probably go check on him. Sure, he's not dead.
well, let's get going, shall we?
Let's.
right. You guys make your way to the outside of the. Yep.
By the way, as we're heading down to the second floor, what that was the kitchen, right? The second floor was the kitchen.
Well, it's similar to the first floor where it's just like a desk area, but there is in the corner there is a cooking place.
Are there any cabinets that might have any non-perishable goods like fruits and stuff?
Investigation check real quick.
Yeah, like. Okay. Can I get help on that?
Sure. Yeah. Actually, I guess Burkhard, you want to help him? Actually, he doesn't have advantage, so no. I mean, sorry, he doesn't have proficiency, so no.
Oh, okay. Okay. I rolled an 11.
All right. Okay. You kind of search through their pantries next to the food place, and there are a couple scraps of food left behind, but all of them are perishable.
What are they?
Bits of jerky, some berries.
Okay. Is the jerky in anything?
What?
Like, is the jerky in some type of pouch? Are the berries in some type of pouch?
Oh, it is actually just like out in the open, just sitting there.
Oh.
That's it.
He goes, okay. Jerky would last longer than the berries. We'd have to put it in something though. He kinda goes, anyone want this?
Not necessarily.
Burkhard? Or wait. No, who's muted?
Burgard, do you want
Okay.
jerky?
He just said back.
All right. Yeah, so there's no other food here, strangely enough. Even though it was
okay.
Even though the fire was lit.
Well, both of them are muted right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Here.
okay. He's going to take the jerky and put it into his bag.
All right. Bag of holding.
I'm assuming, if I'm not mistaken, when you put it into the bag of holding it, it does keep it preserved, because that's how we do it in my other campaign. If
Yeah,
not,
sure.
then
Yeah, we can put those rules in. Yeah.
okay.
Just
Yeah,
fill
he,
your bag of holding with ice.
It's a portable refrigerator. We got a portable
Yeah,
tap room. Now we
portable
got a portable
refrigerator.
refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How many things of jerky did I put in? How many
3.
slices? 3. Okay, so that's 1 for each of us. How many berries do there seem to be?
Like 15.
Can he put those in there as well?
Sure.
Okay, so that'd be 1 jerky for each of us, and then 3 berries for each
Yeah.
of us.
You're
Okay,
still like completely soaked in water. I don't think you've dried off yet. But yeah.
Oh.
You're just like dripping with water as you're just walking down the.
Yeah, like the noxious
It's just
flames
like-
that were on you are like now just dimming like Charmander basically. The Charmander snow.
Oh. He's okay. He goes. Would it be too much to ask if we could just kind of be here for a minute? I kind of like to dry off, and this seems to be only fire.
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay, thanks. He's gonna try dry off at near the fire.
All right. It takes you maybe 15 minutes to kind of fully dry off. You take like a bit of cloth from the halfling and kind of wipe off some of the water.
Okay. Do my flames grow back?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
So.
He goes. Yeah. Okay. He
Alright,
goes.
heading back to
Okay.
the-
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you guys heading back to outside?
Yes.
Yeah. Before we do that, can I look outside one of the windows?
Sure.
Make sure no
perception
one's
check.
out there.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. Since I'm just on Discord right here, I'm not going to go through the trouble with that, so I'm just going to do this. 14.
14. All right. You don't really notice anyone outside. No.
Okay. Yes,
Hippogriff is still there, but other than that,
what's still there?
Hippogriff.
Oh, okay. Yes, well, doesn't look like there's anyone outside. So let's go.
All right.
As you walk outside, 2, 5, 5 times 2. All right. So let's. How much does everyone weigh? Kel, you weigh like 160 or something.
Oh,
I'd say like he's like 200.
210.
I changed that
Okay.
because 180 didn't seem to
He's to fit. Yeah.
yeah.
Burkhard, how much? do you weigh?
how?
Burkhard, you're muted. How much do you weigh, Ezra? About?
Dear God.
Okay. How much do you weigh? Okay. 5 plus. Okay, how much you doing? 200. 200. Alright, you guys actually managed to go just under the weight limit for this gun. In total. So you guys can ride it. All 3 of you.
Nice.
Alright, so the Hippogriff kind of stands there waiting for all of you. You guys hop on?
Yeah.
Alright. Kel, you ride on. Burkhard, you there? We can't hear you. Alright, he's muted. One sec. Okay, how about now?
Ask him if he can. Can he ask him? Ask him about us if he can hear us.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so the Hippogriff is standing there. Kel gets on. Burkhard, what do you want to do?
I have just been able to hear everyone.
Okay, what was the last thing
Like
that
just-
happened? So I can trace back.
that okay. How much did you? What was the last thing you heard?
Yeah.
It was right before I left. I think it was
so.
spears or whatever. Like right after the fight.
Okay.
Right.
We got to the top floor. There was a bunch of notes, like for soldiers and stuff, like info for mercenaries, and that kind of stuff. Matrix, Arzor's brother, was found. Like a drawing of him was found on the table. So now we're kind of worried. We went downwards. We spent 15 minutes to dry off from the water. We went to the first floor, got onto the Hippogriff, and now we're getting on the Hippogriff. All right. Okay. So, Bernhard, you get onto the Hippogriff. We just managed to get past the weight limit of the so we are able to ride it of the Hippogriff,
Okay.
and we're off. All right. So,
Yeah, he's going to look back at it. He's going to look at them both and go, "So, where are we going?"
Okay, Ezra. Suddenly, the wings of this creature extend outwards. The rushing wind of the sea brings the wings upwards, and suddenly you're in the air. And within a matter of seconds, it flies upwards to the height, to the limit of, the height of the clouds. So you suddenly pass through clouds. You can see the ocean like hundreds of feet below you. It's kind of scary. But so you're like clinging on for dear life.
He's kind of going, "Well, I've never been up this high before." He like starts blinking profusely. He's like, "Well,
Yeah. Alright. So where are we guiding the Hippogriff?
that's kind of what he asked." He goes, "So, where are we going?"
Was there any location the fortress gave we need to go to, or
Kel?
Didn't
No, I don't know. That was the X on the map, right?
Yeah, that was the X on the map.
Okay.
The things you found was the empty notes that was strung onto the table. It was blank, and you found the picture of Arzor's brother. That's
Mhm.
yeah, that's the info you got.
He
So,
goes, he goes, he looks at Kel and goes, "Hey, Kel, let me look at that picture real fast."
he hands it over.
He's going to start checking it over, see if there's like something about, oh, this is where last seen type deal, to see if they
Yeah.
might have this is where you need to go.
As
I mean, Kel would probably know where they live.
yeah, Kel would know. Kel
I
knows where they live. They live
assume-
in the same spot
yeah.
they have been for the past couple of years. But Azrael, as your hand touches the piece of paper, the heat radiating off your hand shows some, you notice like very faint letters. You can't really read them in this broad daylight.
He goes, "Oh, hold up. What would okay? If he can can he make just a small little flame on his tip of his finger and start running it underneath of it?"
Sure. As you do so, the words get a bit more prominent, but you still can't see it in broad daylight.
He goes, "Okay, we need to get somewhere where we're a bit darker of a place. How far does it seem that we are from the
We're half hour,
fort?"
we're half hour from Shipstead. So if you want to go there, that's how far it is.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, let's go there first. Let's go there and try and get somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
The hippogriff lands onto the markets of Shipstead. People are still freaking out whenever that happens, so they kind of like circle around you guys. All right, what do you want to do?
He goes, "Okay, do y'all happen to know of any?" Okay, so let me look at where is Shipstead again? Hold up, I've actually got to look. Did you send the? Yes, you did. Shipstead. Okay, I see it. I see it on the map. I would have been in the forest around Garnch and probably went somewhere around this area. Probably wouldn't have known it as well. So he goes, okay. He goes, so y'all happen to know of anywhere of a bit darker place we could go?
Of the what place?
A bit darker of a place, so it'll be easier to read the letters.
Kel
Oh,
has
Yeah,
a tavern.
here. Go
Oh, right,
tavern.
he does. Right, he does have the tavern. I forgot
Go to
he had the
tavern.
I forgot he had the. He goes, as we're just remembering this, all of a sudden he goes, are you sure you want to do that in this specific area?
Go tavern.
All right.
Just a-
You throw
Did
it
I
in the middle of the
stutter?
market. People kind of like
Did I stutter?
people. As the building grows in the middle of the market, pushes people like out of the way, knocking some over and pushing some to the side, and they start like running away from this strange witchcraft of a building.
Gazro just goes, okay then.
All right.
Yeah, you didn't stutter.
As you guys walk in, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
He goes, okay. So I'm assuming it's a lot darker in here.
It's a bit darker. The second floor has pretty much no light
Mhm.
other than a singular window,
Okay, he
but you can get
goes,
into a corner.
Would I know this?
I guess. I mean, if you've known Kel in the tavern for a couple years, I
Yeah.
guess. It has a second
Okay.
floor.
Okay, he's going to go up to the second floor where he can see this better. Is there a place where he's going, as he's up there, he's going to make a small flame on his finger and then just run it back underneath of the paper again?
It's a combination of different information kind of scattered throughout the paper. The first thing you find is New Togrel.
He goes, new Togrel?
The second writing is Matrix Enris, or sorry, Chenris.
I'm assuming they're both there, so they're seeing this as well.
Yeah, everyone can see
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
The third piece of the final and third piece is 10,000.
Mm,
I'm assuming 10,000 might be the reward.
yeah, that's definitely a bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably go to New Tagrel then,
Yeah, probably.
and
Whatever.
get this tavern out of, the middle of the street.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So Kel's gonna walk out.
All right, you walk in,
I'll walk out with him.
and as you guys all exit the tavern, it suddenly shrinks and gets to the palm of your hand. Two guards approach you. They kind of look at you. Excuse me. What was that? You have a contract with a
Yeah.
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 May I see it?
I left it in the tavern.
Make a deception check.
This is great.
That's a 12.
Oh.
We need a bit more confirmation than that.
I mean, it's in the tavern, so I just hold up the little thing. I mean, if you want to try to find it, have at it. Sort of hands it to him.
Can you expand it?
I forgot the word.
Kel, do you have your badge on you, by the way?
My
Do you have it?
badge?
Yeah, the medal.
What? For what?
For Haslau.
Oh, yes. I think I do.
Do you have it on you right now after 3 years? Do you have it on your person?
Probably not. Probably not. It's probably
Alright.
in the tavern. It's it's somewhere.
All right. What do you mean you forgot? You just did it.
It slipped my mind. Must have been a spell or something.
I kind of glance at you for a couple seconds. Maybe take you in for questioning. If you forget the word for it.
As it's in his hand, I say, "Go tavern."
Suddenly it expands, pushing more people out of the way. That's more like it.
It's just in his hand. Just grew.
All right. They walk. Okay, so they kind of walk in here and looks around. Where is the certification? Can you show it to me?
Kel's gonna, walk in and go up to the top, the second floor.
Yep.
Start rummaging around through some stuff.
All right. You kind of look around.
Oh, no, wait. What certification are they needing again?
Certification of permission of creating or setting up a business within a town. Usually given by city kings, usually leaders of that city.
So wouldn't Garnch have given him one?
Yeah, but that's Garnch, so that's different.
Yeah, but that's for Garnch.
Oh.
He doesn't have one for Shipstead.
So Kelly, you just are rummaging through random stuff. Can you show us the certification, or do we have an issue?
Yeah, it's here. It's somewhere Just gotta find it.
All right.
Why don't you have a drink while you wait? We have a lovely bartender here.
We can't really drink on duty. But
I got a lot of stuff up here. It's probably gonna be a while. So
you know what? You know what? I think as long as you keep it in your pocket, we are done here. As they just kind of back out and walk down the staircase and just leave.
all right, sounds good.
just a goat tavern in his hand.
Okay, so Kel's gonna leave and make the tavern go small again.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
You all kind of pack up any rations, any food you guys have. You get onto the
Yeah.
hippogriff, and suddenly the
Yeah.
wings expand,
And we're off again.
and you guys are off into the sky. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
all right.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it.